like all these things that the big YouTubers post because they get these things. One, that would be awesome. But two, I don't have a second point. Why did I just do that? No, wait, thought of a second point. No, I didn't. Hey guys, it's Sammy coming to you from the Sparkle Zone, but sorta, kinda, not really. Okay, so this is the Sparkle Zone, this wall, this space, but it's going to be decorated much better eventually. So the plan was to decorate it, and that's still going to happen, but I decided that I want to take the time to make it look like really, really good instead of just throwing something together, so that'll take a while. Then the plan was to decorate it with like a pretty thing saying under construction. But then I realized, why put all that time into making it look pretty while it says under construction, when instead I could be using that time to actually make the Sparkle Zone. So I settled for putting up signs that say Sparkle Zone under construction. But yeah, this is the space. Also, I'm really sorry for missing the video last Friday. I did upload something on Instagram, which if you had seen, you would know that I was sick last week, which sucked. And that's why I couldn't film a good video. And it's not that I didn't film a video, it's just that the video I had attempted to film was really boring because I was sick. But I'm back now. So, you might be wondering, what is this video about? Well, I was looking for a video idea the other day, and I decided I'm going to try to get some inspiration from other YouTubers. And while looking at their videos, I realized there were a lot of things like world tour announcement, Netflix show announcement. Colleen, you know I'm talking about you. Movie announcement, book announcement, like all these things that us small YouTubers can't use for videos because we don't have any of these things. So it got me thinking, what if I did have these things? And that's why this video is about what if I had these things. It'll make sense in a second. Number one, what if I had a Netflix show? Now I have no idea what Colleen's is going to be, but if I had one, then I think I might like to spice it up from the YouTube norm, and I would make it fiction. Now, this show would be about a brave young girl on a journey to discover a unicorn. What? It would make good television. Okay, so Netflix is the kind of thing that you like watch, you know, all comfy with your snacks and you have like nothing to do with your life. So I watch a lot of Netflix. So I feel like a show about discovering a unicorn would make you feel less bad about your life. For example, you know that your friends are out doing stuff right now, but you're at home watching Netflix. But then you start watching this show, and you're like, I'm not home alone watching Netflix. I'm making a scientific discovery. I found a unicorn. Then you'd be like, who needs friends? I got a unicorn. Logic. I feel like the show would be one of those things where every episode ends on a cliffhanger. We're so close to discovering the unicorn. I can feel it. Episode end. Number 2. If I went on a world tour. So if I went on a world tour, one, that would be awesome. I mean, a world tour. But I feel like I would want to do indoor, can't think of the word, venues. Like Tyler Oakley, for example. And then I would request that, like, the walls and the stage background be temporarily made to look like the Sparkle Zone. So it's like I'm inviting you guys into the Sparkle Zone with me. Yeah. And based on that, I would totally call the tour Sparkle Zone Open House. Get it? Because it's like an open house. It's where you can like come and see. And like you guys would be like coming into the Sparkle Zone. Like, yeah. You get it. I'd answer questions, obviously. Gotta have a Q&A. We would play Sparkle-related games. Not sure what they'd be yet, but we'd play them. Ooh, or we could play a unicorn-related game, pin the tail on the unicorn. Or pin the horn on the unicorn. So smart. Maybe I'd like bring some YouTube friends out to appear in the show, like Addamoo, who I collabed with last week, because she'd be awesome. And it would just be fun. Number 3, if I had a movie. Now, I'm sorry to be boring, but if I had a movie, it'd probably be about my world tour. But I like those movies. It feels like you're with them. And I think that's awesome. I'm not sure what the movie would be called though. If the tour's called Sparkle Zone Open House, maybe the movie would just be called like Sparkle Zone Behind the Scenes. I don't know. Number 4, if I had a book. So if I did, my whole life, whatever, well, duh, it would just be about my life. What would that be called? Maybe I'd just be all dramatic and just call it like Sami. It leaves some mystery. It's just Sami. Number 5, last one. If I got offered to join a YouTube group. Now what I mean by this is like O2L, for example. If I got offered to join a group of YouTubers, I'd probably say yes because it sounds really fun. And if I were to do it, I could imagine doing it with, in this case, I'm actually not going to say YouTubers like Addamoo because she's a beauty guru and I'm totally not. So I think I'd do it with other YouTubers who aren't beauty gurus, who are around my age and who just have totally unique personalities. Like, I feel like the channel would be way more fun if we were all completely individual and unique, but somehow just clicked, you know? And then I also feel like you guys would get a fun little change every video because you'd be seeing something different every time. But at the same time, it would always have the same feel to it. And I don't know what the group would be called. Something along the lines of Unique Girls YouTube thing. We will cross that road when and if, big if, we come to it. And that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Feel free to comment down below what you would do if you got one of these things, or which one of these things you would want most. And this is Sami, signing off from the Sparkle Zone. Bye!